What's holding you back? I mean, what is really holding you back in today's world today? What causes you to doubt yourself, to hesitate, to procrastinate from actually breaking through your own limitations? A lot of us want to blame society, and I'm not saying that society doesn't have a role in our ruination, especially today. I mean, there are a lot of obstacles in the way, keeping us in the rut that we're in, but we seem to focus on that way too much, because despite all the inflation, all the racism, all the evil, abusive, selfish haters out in our society today that work against you. And I'm not saying that you're not going to encounter them. Okay, this is not some kumbaya, leave it to beaver society that we're in. I mean, issues are real. The grind is real. The struggle is real. But so are the solutions. So are the answers. And I think sometimes we have been brainwashed to only highlight our brokenness and not our blessings, and then we're looking for blessings instead of wanting to be a blessing, so that's just a whole nother level, so I look at all that stuff and I look at myself. Most of these videos I do is really me talking to myself, because I have my own self-doubts that I have to battle every morning to get up and grind, to get up and move, to get up and make it happen, and I'm not discounting, what God is doing in my life. I think, in my humble opinion, I think a lot of people will use the Creator as an excuse not to do their part, not to do their own hustling and their own grinding and their own research and their own, education. I mean, there's just, especially in America, there's just too much information out there that we have access to change our situation. There's just too many people out there with valuable information that can change everything if we just get up off the couch and go find it. Go talk to some folks. Hang around people who are successful, whether it's in relationships, health and fitness, finance, or all the above. And I think we have bought into the perception that we're supposed to be poor. In fact, I was thinking about doing a new podcast with Marie Purnell about what does it mean to be poor in spirit? Because I see, and I know what I do as a counselor. I see a lot of the burdens in our society, because that's my field. But I'm telling you, these past 3-4 years, I have seen a depth of brokenness in people that is unreal, and it's not the brokenness that's the problem. It's the fact that people have accepted it as a way of life. Like I'm supposed to be poor, like I'm supposed to be bitter, like I'm supposed to be angry, sad, or afraid, and that's just the way it is. And I think that is the greatest self-deception happening today. When we start believing that the promises aren't available for us. And there are, and I know I got some Bible people out there, but there are at least, I believe, 1,000 promises in the Bible that are for us to bring life to us. And even if you don't read the Bible, I'm here to tell you, just will, that there is so much more out there for you. You don't have to settle for madness and mess, but you do have to accept the challenge to change your mind. Because it all starts here. I mean, I have in my office that the breakthrough happens. The breakthrough and the breakdown happens in the same place. It's in your mind. It's all in your mind. And that muscle within your dome, that's a powerful piece of neglected equipment. And how they say if you don't use it, you lose it. And I think a lot of us have not accessed the true potential of who we are meant to be because we have neglected our own dreams, our own purpose. We've fallen into the society sickness to be average and below, to settle for less and less and less. And so when I talk to myself in the mirror, when I listen to my videos, I put one out today that Steve Harvey had did a little 15-minute talk about what he had to do to change his life around. And I listen to these people that are making a difference. And I ask the question to myself and to you, why not us? What is really stopping us from making a difference? Think about it. Love you guys.